Hi everyone, my name is Crystal Priestley, and I will be talking about Pakistan and India's relationship towards one another. To understand the relationship between Pakistan and India, you must look back at the history of the countries. In the beginning, Pakistan and India were one country. The two major religions were Hindus and Muslims. They did not get along with each other. Things began to turn violent. 13 million people fled their homes to the side of their faith. Muslims went to Pakistan and Hindus went to India. During the migrations, things turned violent. It is estimated that the death toll is between 300,000 to 1 million people. In 1947, Pakistan and India divided, causing one of the largest human migrations ever seen. Shortly after the separation, India attacked Pakistan. This is also known as the First Kashmir War. They did not want Kashmir to belong to one another. Kashmir wanted to remain as their own country and not belong to either Pakistan or India. If they had to choose, they would rather belong to Pakistan since the majority of their population is Muslim. Later, in 1954, Kashmir became a part of India's territory. Almost 10 years later, in 1965, war breaks out again over borders. This is a subject that has been the center of both Pakistan's and India's fighting since the partition. The decision for the borders were decided in only 6 weeks. The borders were decided without taking into account agricultural land, railroads, and communities. As the war expanded, borders were crossed and it became a stalemate, ending the war on September 22nd. In 1971, India and Pakistan go to war again. They are fighting over East Pakistan this time. After launching strikes, the war ends on December 6, 1971, making this one of the shortest wars in history. East Pakistan became Bangladesh after this war. All the way up to February 26, 2019, India attacks Pakistan, stating it attacked the biggest training camp, killing a very large number of terrorists. After all of the violence, both countries now have nuclear weapons. Although tensions still run high, each country tries to put their differences aside every once in a while. According to Clarissa.com, there were initiatives taken by the government, for example, inviting the Prime Minister of Pakistan for the swearing-in ceremony of the new Prime Minister of India, an unscheduled visit to Lahore by Indian Prime Minister to the residence of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, which showed some signs of positive development. In the end, both countries seem unstable, and as much as they'd like to get along, they don't seem willing to put their differences aside. They will probably always be fighting with one another. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope I was able to teach you something.